This has definitely been one of those things where, like, clearly some of these types of puzzles I'm not, I'm not good at, or I don't recognize the things, but I'm having fun with this game. This is a cute game, which honestly, like, being a cute game goes a long way. Hey, Coca. Hey, Coca's butt. It is morning. It is morning in Professor Layton, which I think is the best sense. All right, so boink. Oh, that's right. I was trying to. So right now we're wandering around the village. So I did not look this up. I did not look up what it is that we need to do. Yeah, Ramon was abducted, and we're like, what the hell? Is everyone being replaced with robots? Chelmy says, please stop screwing around. Layton thinks Golden Apple and the murder are linked. And now we're searching the village. Ask around town. But we already talked to like everyone. We probably needed to talk to someone multiple times. Back for another match. I just knew that you two were a bunch of chess fanatics. Oh, shit. This is Code Geass all over again. Too many queens will spoil the broth. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 5 queens. There's a catch, though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movements. Yeah, okay. So this is just the same one, except a bigger board and 5 queens. Sure. All right, well, the other one I saw right away, so I might as well just start placing them and seeing if I can figure it out. I mean, so the last time, the solution was like this, right? And then I think the other one's in the middle then. Let me just look at this. But I feel like this is right, because this one can go all the diagonals, blah, blah, blah. And the same thing here. Yeah, this is pretty much the solution. Yeah, okay. Chess Fiend PMC Trilogy. Thank you. Yeah, okay, cool.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That was it tougher? There's one more. Okay, there's more than one answer for this puzzle. Okay, there you go. Looks like I'm gonna have to think of a harder puzzle if I want to stump you. I can't wait for you two to see my next puzzle. Ooh, it's a painting scrap. You got another one? Is it right now? It's about time you two showed up. Are you ready for a little chess? Oh boy. 60? Uh-oh. All right, so we have 2 requirements now. So we have three queens on a 5x5 board. Arrange the 3 queens so that no more well, I assume when they say no more pieces can be placed on the board, what they mean is that the queen would be able to intercept them. Because literally, the 3 queens would only take up 3 spaces, and the rest of the 5x5 board would allow you to place them. So I don't know about this. Anyway, make sure you place the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Okay, and then also, yeah, probably don't want them to do that either. So I feel like then, how would you do this with 3? Yeah, this is all right. So let's just place some pieces and think about this, right? Because we got 3 to work with. Well, they can't intercept each other, so I've already screwed up. All right, so like I can already tell, like, obviously we have some spaces here that aren't being accounted for. I feel like the thing here is that we're gonna need to account for all of these. I feel like the trick is that the two intervening rows in which there aren't any queens placed have to be completely covered in either the downs or diagonals. So like diagonal, 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 but this one is open, so, right? Yeah, okay. No, it's pretty much just the same thing mirrored. So when we think about it, like in terms of coverage.
Yo, not the 100 nobles watching. 100.
Yo, hey, the Ohio State, the Lord Takeo. Thank you for the 6 months. Do you know that's half a year? So I think I needed to bring this one up off because, I mean, you got to remember that you don't need to really probably have them in a, I feel like I'm wasting stuff by having them in a top row because, you know, I'm able to cover this and then, yeah, there's only a few possible answers. Anyway, these are intercepting right now, so that's no good. All right, let's think about this one here. That row's covered, 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 covered. I think this is good. They don't intercept, right? Yeah, because this is straights. All right, I'm gonna submit.
Well, here's my guess.
All right. Hooray!
Professor, I've solved it.
Some people probably stumbled across the answer to this puzzle while they're working. Maybe? Look, I don't go do work that people didn't ask for, so. Wait for the gem I'll have ready for you next time. Oh my god. But I need my socks. Hat rack. Well, I think clearly Layton needs the hat rack. We've had some good times together, but this is the last puzzle I've got for you. But don't be sad, because I'm about to drop a beast of a puzzle on you. I guarantee you won't be able to guess your way out of this one. Are you ready? I mean, you say that, but 80. I don't think we've seen 80 before. I'm concerned. Okay, so this is 8 by 8. We already have 3 queens in position. Place the remaining 5 queens on the board so that no piece. Okay. All right. Well, let's get cracking. So this corner is out. These diagonals are out. God, these are really positioned to make my life a nightmare. Nah, we want these to be as snug as possible, I feel like. So, diagonal there, down there. Diagonal there. Up, left, blah, blah. All my diagonals are good. Oh, no, wait. That's right below that one, dummy. You dummy. Oh, in that case... Maybe I want to put... Maybe I want to put this one here then. No, that's right next to that. So that is... No, that's right next to that. Right next to that. Okay. Maybe I want to put this one here then to grab that. This might break me? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like the thing about some of these puzzles, like the puzzles that let you sort of like pick up pieces and just move them around until you find a solution. Because like here, checking the solution and submitting is like the easy part, right? It's, you know, you can look at it and be like, ah, yes, do the queens all fit together? Well, then solution, hit the button. All right. Anyway, bam, 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 bam. Again, this is still good. So I really feel like paying attention to these diagonals is like the thing to do. I imagine some of it too is just paying attention to the spaces here, because like I have to imagine that you're gonna have one in this column and then one in this column, right? Like that's just that's what you're doing. Like you're gonna have one here. You know, again, your diagonals are secure. You're up and down, left and right, and then your last one will probably be. I might need to swap these. Yeah, I think I might need to. So. Because I can't have this here. No way, I can have this here? No. Yeah, so I mean, the issue where I'm going to be chasing my tail is that I'm going to need to, you know, avoid the diagonals of the ones I've already done, so. So if I move this up and put this, no, so I can't put that there. I can't put that there. Yeah, see, this is I think where you really run into it, is that, you know, you just have to figure out where you want them to go. Because, you know, you run into the corners here. Like if I could keep going down forever, like of course it would get easy. Yeah, good morning, Mammoth. But we just have to, I just have to not, I have to be like just mindful of pushing them around. All right, so right now, this one is intercepting here, so I can't have that there. It's no go. So I'm just going to move them around until I have space. So now I've moved that there. I got this row, but of course it intercepts up here. Is there anywhere along this diagonal? No. See, again, the thing, of course, is that I'm bumping into the corner. So what I really need maybe is to put like this one over here, so that I can maybe move this somewhere else. In a functional language. Coca, is that the sort of person you are as a computer science student? Am I learning a lot about you right now? It would require no recursion. Christ. No, I definitely feel like the one that's going to be over here has to be somewhere else. See, it can't be up in that corner. It could be in this bottom corner. Yeah, I can't move the 3 gold queens. Yeah, those are fixed. So I'm sort of like, I'm realizing that, like, of course you're going to need to have them split out among the 8 rows and columns, right? And so I'm trying to think, like, is there a way I can, more like, right now I'm just moving them around, trying to look for, the solution that will allow me to do it with these ones fixed. Yeah, so, yep. I feel like maybe what I could do is just start swapping some. Like if I put this up here and then it's way easier to solve from scratch than to figure out a solution from halfway. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, because if I could control it from scratch, then yeah, then that would be. I'd be like, oh yeah, so I just it's well, because the two, like the previous ones, the ones with like the 4x4 and the 5x4 board, those were from scratch, and this is like, oh okay, well I'll just pop up, and that's it. So such is life, though. So this, so I gotta get away from this corner. Corners are the real struggle. You can't, don't come at me with these corners. Okay. Checking these. Up and down and right, and my diagonals. Up and down, left, right, and my diagonals. Up, down, left, right, and my diagonals. At some point you might say, PMC, are you going to check the last one? If you checked all the other ones, then the last one should also be fine, right? And I'm going to say, you're assuming I checked the other ones correctly. And that's a dangerous assumption. If I check all of them, it's like a double check. It's much more secure. All right, I think this is a solution.
How does this sound?
Okay. Hooray! We did it.
Professor, I've solved it.
What's that? You think it'd be more interesting if you had to place like, I think it'd be much more interesting if you had concrete shoes, Puzzle Writer. You've done it. I knew you two were chess masters under it all. I was sure from our very first match. Yeah, we got puzzles. We got painting scraps. That's gonna be the cat and what's your face. I like how they're conveniently keeping the the puzzle pieces that have her face on them away. Like, aha, we got you this time. Carrot to sample the soup DiGiorno. Rage sure works up a mean appetite. I'm starving. Where's the fun in running around town trying to help other people? Don't you feel so dumb? All right, you know what? I hope she's the next victim. Get miss me with this. Yeah, I know. So solving all the puzzles is what really drives up the hunger. Actually, we had our usual customary breakfast where I went over to the local cafe and got some banana and Nutella crepes, which is usually what we do on Saturdays. I mean, in the pre-pandemic time, sometimes we'd go to the cafe and eat at the cafe, but we haven't been able to do that for a while, so typically we just get them takeout. Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. Oh my god. Yo, Turret, 37 months. Turret is God, the original sub. Actually, you know, it's funny. I mean, Turret clearly has the biggest streak, but it's weird that, like, technically speaking, there was one person who subbed before you, and we both know who they are, I'm pretty sure. Just very funny to me, but I don't know. Not that mutual friends are required to to continue watching Twitch streams, but I just think about that from time to time. That the first subscriber was allergy pills, but Tarot truly earned the actual crown, the actual title. If you truly want to understand the village, you'll need to search it thoroughly. Not even the Layton mobile can make it across the river. Sure don't seem to be a lot of animals around town. You're quite the animal lover, aren't you, Luke? We don't have time to play puzzles. Where did that random villain at the start? Oh, the one that we saw in, like, the one, like, chapter 1 ending cutscene where, like, his face was, like, half obscured with shadows. We haven't seen him again, actually. Or at least we don't know that we've seen him. No, the longest streak does count. Absolutely. Could really use your help. My friend told me this puzzle the other day and I just can't solve the thing. All right, fine. On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving, technophile girlfriend gave you a most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, if you manage to decode the letters written on the chocolate, a message from your sweetheart will appear. Okay. Gadget-loving, technophile girlfriend gave you an unusual slab of chocolate. Managed to code the letters written on the chocolate. So, I feel like these letter ones, I've really gone off in the weeds sometimes because, like, when it comes to letters, there's so many ciphers and things you could do to them. But then, like, in this game, the solutions have been usually like, think about the first letter in a word, or the one was it's upside down. You know, it was the series of numbers. So, like, I'm more tempted to think about just, like, scrambling than I am anything else. I wonder if the space is important. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got 30 hint coins. Let's see. Your girl will leave you a message via chocolate. It's usually more her style to contact you via... So, okay. So, I think maybe what they're getting at is that it could be... Maybe it's an internet shorthand? Like, but, like, 2008 internet shorthand. Because I mean, the puzzle text says gadget-loving technophile. So, do hint coins cap at 30? I think I've just been sticking around 30. I think I just happen to use them at such a rate and acquire them at such a rate that I'm always just around 30. I feel like I've been in high 20s for most of this playthrough. All right. Well. So it says jumble of letters, but I'm not actually convinced I need to descramble them. Like, I don't know if that's really the issue. Yeah, Coca. Yeah, so I'm looking at it. It's like, what? M and the Y is upside down, a backward C, back. I don't think the... I mean, I did think about that. I was like, is it just flipping it upside down? Is that the thing? No, it was worth bringing up. The uniquely modern. So is it a keyboard adjacency thing? No. I mean, it's a mystery. What could it possibly mean? I don't understand. It's wild. Truly wild. So I think the idea, I see this is the kind of puzzle I feel like ages really poorly as well, because so what does the input answer look like? It's 2 words, it seems like, is what they want me to input. If anyone has thoughts about this, I would be curious. Please share, because I get what they're going for. I'm like looking at keyboard keys. I'm thinking about because like for one thing, I thought maybe it could be like a adjacent keys on the keyboard. Like was my thought, you know, because they're saying texting thumb. That was the second hint. If it's a T9 puzzle, I'll scream. I swear to God. Like, please, look, like, whoever wrote this, no. You're texting on all phone, the letters are on the same button, 3 letters. Oh, it could be that, yeah. It could be, yeah, I know, maybe it is a T9 puzzle. All right, let me get up an image of, like, a T9 input. All right, so what else could it be? Yeah, we think this might be a T9 puzzle. So we paid for 2 hints. One of them was that it's surprising that your girlfriend will leave you a message via chocolate. It's usually more her style to contact you via digital means. As a self-progressed gadget fiend, on more than one occasion, she has suffered from the uniquely modern condition of texting thumb. So we think this might be a T9 puzzle, which is a choice, a real choice. My big problem was with the Y and the W, because the Y and the W only have WXYZ on the key. So it's not. They also show her with like a laptop. I don't know. Is this supposed to be like a tablet or a laptop? What's going on here? What is the 2008 Illustrator doing with this technophile girlfriend? You have no idea what T9 is. T9 is the predictive text that you do on a normal keypad. You may have done it. Not everyone knows that it's called T9. It stands for text on 9 keys. All right, whatever. I'm gonna pay. Just look at your closest keyboard. Okay, wait a second. They're saying keyboard generally. So right. So if they're talking about keyboards generally, this NW could be me. But I'm not sure about this first word. Yeah, something me. Yeah, okay. I feel I like that idea. But this first one, the thing is, I also don't know if we can assume that every text me. Oh, T E X. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Let's try that. This is not a I would not call this a good oh no. Excuse me? I thought I'd be able to do this with ease. Excuse me? Yeah, texting them is well, I mean, you could have a full keyboard phone in 2008, like a BlackBerry or something. This is the final boss here, folks. What? A P? What? Oh my god. Why? There we go. Fine. Christ.
Luke, here's my answer.
All right.
Another puzzle solved.
Yeah, this is... The bites taken out of the chocolate show how each... Oh. Oh. I didn't even pay attention to the bites. All right, that's almost cute. Yeah, definitely how we solved it. Don't tell Adria you told me the answer. Okay. Yeah, there were bites. All right, maybe I need to go talk to Adria now? Maybe, you know what? It might be I need to like solve puzzles or something, and Adria will talk to me. Oh, all right. Scram. Jeez. You there? Yes, you. Do you mean me? This flower vase is yours. I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. Oh, okay. Sure. I've never seen anyone just forget something like, is there an evil me? Is there an evil me? Okay, there's evil me. You must be, I've never seen that vase before in my life. What? This fancy vase doesn't belong to you? So why'd that guy tell me to give this to you? Oh. Yeah, don't forget to vote in this poll. We got a close race right now. 7 Remake and Minish Cap are like right on top of each other. Oh. Ooh. Minish Cap has taken the lead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you'll like. It's not a hard one. Is the worst a mech? Yes, that's how the sausage is made. You know what? New Vegas's day will come soon, but I don't think it's now. Someone knocked over this fabulous vase and shattered it. Fit the pieces together and restore the vase to its original shape. There's one catch though. Mixing with the vases is a single piece from a different vase. Oh. Well, some of these are straightforward, right? Because we can... Like the base, there's no other confusing base pieces, so cool.
That should do it.
That puzzle was
Puzzle has an answer.
jarring. Is a vase a jar? Not really. Yeah, I know, right? Just produce an extra piece. I mean, you might want to break that. If you break the vase enough times, eventually you'll have enough pieces to produce a new vase. You don't want to take some fresh sausage? There are some links you don't want to be missing. Not to bust your chops. That was a one-time offer. Maybe you would have said yes if you knew what was at stake. We're done here. Couldn't agree more, Professor. What is this? Just throws trash in the ground. I'm gonna pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Think that everyone will know that trash goes. Wait a second. Look at this article. Seems to be Inspector Chelmy. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Gaping maw. Celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. Who saw that one coming? He's so gruff that I never imagined he had a soft side like that. Just look at that old grump grinning over his plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reinhold Manor. That's right, Luke. He did say that. How very curious. Inspector Chelmy was added to your... Oh, hello. Is it true what I'm hearing about the two of you? Are you really running about town in search of the Reinhold fortune? That's correct, sir. Currently, we're in search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. We believe he has entrusted this friend with an important note. Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Excuse me, my name is Archibald. The Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night. Well, I think it's that this, if you prepare sweet potatoes the right way, they can be a sweet. Like, I don't think a raw ass sweet potato. Do you think that perhaps I am the one you're searching for? What luck that after all this searching, we should bump into you in a place like this. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron? No, I don't remember ever receiving anything of the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue. The Baron's desk, you say? Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it? Would I? If you'd be kind enough to allow us to look at it, we'd be very grateful. I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle lovers, such as yourselves, looking over his desk. Let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you. Well, I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry later. So make an effort to find puzzles around town and just solve the ones you can. Take it from this old timer. It's good to stop and smell the puzzles. Dude, I've solved like all the puzzles in town. Come on, come on. This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Seems to be a note. It may point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this X? Well, it marks the spot. Afraid I just don't know at the moment. Oh. All right, chapter 5. Chapter solved. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call for you from the innkeeper, Beatrice. Seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers and she'd like your thoughts on the problem. Now off to the inn we go, Luke. We gotta check the rest of his place for hidden puzzles and hint coins. There's a hidden puzzle. Not knots? In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by their ends and pull them taut. There's probably a rule of thumb for this. I'm just gonna make guesses. So I think this one will, because... No, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't... Trying to act like I know what I'm doing. This one definitely won't. I think it's A and C. There's probably a trick to this, but I'm not interested. Not interested? Yeah, okay.
I've let you down, Professor.
Well, we got some hint coins. It's difficult to work out all the tangles in one glance. You'll have better luck if you keep the shape of a simple knot in mind and inspect each part of the rope individually. So my thought with D is that D doesn't really properly, well, I guess this comes around here. So when I looked at D, I feel like it wouldn't, you know, actually loop in. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it goes through the loop.
How does this sound? I've let you down, Professor.
Yeah, it's fine. Again, remember, I don't lose any more pick rats after the 2. Okay. So then what am I... Okay, so if D is definitely not knotted... Are they... Oh, is that the thing? Are they all not knots? Are there any knots?
How does this sound?
Let's do it. No.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
So am I wrong about B, maybe? No, B is definitely not going to knot. Okay, so B won't not. Confirmed. I don't know. I this kind of visual inspection thing,
I think I've got it.
I don't like thinking about. So, I mean, maybe you could probably express it that way. Luke is very powerful. I have to agree with that.
Well, here's my guess. Oh, I was sure I had it.
I have now put in most of my guesses here. I feel like I put in A, C, C, D, A, D. We know that B isn't one. I also did none of them. Maybe just A.
Well, here's my guess.
come on. A's gotta be a
was
knot.
sure I had it.
I don't know about this. Game is about to yell at me.
Here's my guess.
Oh, really? Just C. Interesting. All right, let's see if they actually.
Saves the day.
You look at this all. Look, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, Christ. What else am I gonna do, game? It would be. I would love it if sometimes this game actually like talked about how one would go about solving the puzzle instead of just being like, well, you solve it by looking at it. Yeah, I'm playing a video game. No shit. Oh my god. Yeah, usually we like to solve this puzzle by looking at it. Been so looking forward to your return. Was there something you wish to discuss with me? One of the guests here just performed a doze and dash routine on me. The man's gone and so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I am a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping out on the bill like this? What an absolute pigsty. The whole place stinks of smoke and there's trash everywhere. Can you describe? Oh man, there was trash. Just like there was trash in the marketplace. He had a sharp mustache, and he wasn't from around here. Do you suppose she could be talking about Inspector Chelmy? Isn't he the self-important windbag who's been up at Reinhold Manor? No, not him. The man who stayed here just looks so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Would you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? Counting on you to catch the no-good fiend. Okay. Be a darling and find that thief. How are we ever going to make progress in our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple that everyone is in a flap over even exists. I would say without any leads. There's a place in Saint Mystere that every villager has warned us to stay away from. It's the tower. We haven't gone to the tower. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows that the people of Saint Mystere, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. We need to investigate that tower. The tower marks the far northern border. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. Search the village for a path to the tower. Okay. Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming? Can't imagine it's much fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle? You tiny face, man. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? All right, there's wordplay going on here. When they... What? Is it being literal? The sound of silence? Oh, well, I mean, Yes, there's there's a Simon and Garfunkel song. But I can't imagine this is a reference to that. Right, so like, if we're talking literal musical terms, a rest is of course, you know, a period in which one does not play. But I'm wondering if they're talking about like literally the word silence. Well, yeah. So rest is silence, but you know, we're looking for which of these words does not make the sound of silence. So rest would be right out. I kind of enjoy Icy's speculations. Oh, because it can't make a sound of silence? If rest is resting. Well, okay, maybe we should ask John Cage what the sound of silence is. You know, like, is arrest an affirmative act? All right, I think because arrest doesn't have any sound, I'm tempted to answer that and focus on the sound part of it instead of the silence, because my thought was going to be that it would be something where if it shared a sound or a letter with the word silence, in which case it would be, I think it would be, if it was sharing a letter, it would be rhythm. Yeah, it would be rhythm. Ooh, am I in search of followers, primes, and views? Coca, are you in search of followers, primes, and views? Coca, is your ass in search of followers, primes, and views? Coca! Coca's here. Oh, let me continue speculating on the puzzle. Wake up your ass. I think it's probably literally, yeah, because if you look at the rest of these words, they all have a letter that they share in common with silence. So like, I don't think, I'm really doubtful it would be sounds. So I think I'm gonna make my first guess rhythm, because rhythm shares no letters with silence. Yo, hey Chaos, how's it going? Because that's a clear thing. That's much clearer than sounds. Nah, okay. So that's not.
I'm so embarrassed.
About the inscription. Oh boy. Attempting an aggressive reset of your sleep cycle as hours changed. Okay. Well, hopefully that goes as well for you as possible. I feel like sleep cycle changes get more difficult with age. I feel like that's been my experience. I've definitely had, like, in the past year, I would have times if I was staying up for a marathon or something where I'd be like, oh, you know, I'll just sleep more then. And going from 7 to 7 to 3 to 2. Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a shift. Well, hopefully, you know, Again, hopefully it's as little stress for you as possible. I feel like that, like, more than anything, that's just like stress in the body, you know? All right, which of these words does, okay, so shared letters is out. No shared letters. Rest is a possible one because rest doesn't make any sound. A rest doesn't make any sound. That's taking the meaning of the word into account. I think so. I mean, do y'all think I should focus on the idea of literal like sounds of the word silence, or should I go for rest? That's what I'm split on right now. I think I'm gonna go, man. The inscription. All right, I'm gonna go rest. Oh no, please, Simon and Garfunkel is good times by all means. Okay, so what's their explanation? Is it literally just because rests don't make a sound? Oh. They do? Bad. I would just say especially treble does not have any silent letters because I feel like the E is part of that. You do need to call. That's right. That's correct. Penning a mystery novel, I'm basing the protagonist on you. That's why I've been observing you so carefully. But I'm saying bell, like Treb Bell. What does it mean to say the E? But like, here's the thing: as someone who, you know, reads words and takes cues from the positions of letters in words, it's like what Coco was saying about note, right? Like, if the E modifies other sounds, is it really silent? I don't, you know, no thanks. Oh, you're for okay. The E silent, yeah. Okay. Why is Agnes pointing at the butcher? If you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me. A broken window. Oh my god. Oh, not one of these again. 4 kids were playing, and one of them threw a ball right through your window. Here's what they had to say for themselves. All right. Yep. Statements that we'll evaluate. You know for a fact that the scamp who broke your window is lying. However, an unknown number of the other children may be lying as well. Can you figure out which one of these darn kids broke your window? Okay. So here's the thing, right? So we can probably rule B out because if B broke the window, he was lying. But he says he broke the window. So great. All right, so if... All right, unknown number of the other children may be lying as well. I don't like this. Yeah, let him take the fall, right? Just accept that confession. Why not? All right, so if A is lying, then A did break the window. How does that unknown number of the other children may be lying? So we have to evaluate them both as true and false. So like, yeah, I'm lying. I did break the window. Hello, Taser. You like this puzzle? I like how Icy just goes full throttle in the chat. Like, doesn't even... She's like, what's PMC gonna do? Ban me? No. You know for a fact. Okay, so don't be mad. Hey, you didn't do anything. I know. I told you could. Right. True. No, she isn't a mod. We have Coco's ass here for that. It's either in chat behind you. You gotta sand some drywall? Wow. Look at this handy boy. Nobody offered to sell him subscribers. Yeah, I just can't help myself. No, it's fine, Icy. You can stay downstairs. Man, I feel like before we always had the ones where like only one person was telling the truth, so I could automatically assume. But this one's... God, why do I even pay for these hints? Like, what? Great. Like, that's already in the text of the puzzle game. Like, just don't let me buy hints if you're not going to give me hints. Oh my God. Somewhere Coco is enjoying that. All right, so let's assume that I guess maybe the other kids are telling the truth. So we'll start from the bottom maybe. So D. Well, no, I guess we have to assume they're lying. Yeah, later games do give actual hits instead of just taunting you. Yeah, yeah. So if D is lying, then well, that's interesting though. So it can't be. I guess it can't be D because if D broke the window, then D is lying. But then that would mean that B broke the glass. So I think we can say that D is not it. A broke it. All right. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna throw it in. I'm truly not a fan of
Here's my answer.
these written out logical suppositions. So
Another puzzle solved.
I'll accept. Icy can pay her rent. It's gonna be a doozy of a rainstorm tomorrow. Oh, suddenly I'm actually able to find a path. Ooh, hint coin. Hint coin. A sign. A hidden puzzle. Red and blue, 1. The box below holds red and blue and red balls. As you can see, the color of the balls and the color of the respective areas don't match. Oh, so this is just like that orange and apple puzzle. So I think it said on the top screen I'm like I have like 70 some mysteries in. Actually, I'm in chapter 6 right now. I'll go when I get out of this puzzle. Remind me, and I'll go to that screen and we can see how many mysteries I've solved. So this one though is a little more, because with the apple and orange one we had like a full grid on each side to work with. Just paint the balls. Yes, that's right. Just paint them, dummy. So I feel like the only way we can really get them around each other is doing something like this. So I'm just trying to visualize right now. Played the first 3 games, only remember the really good story, just a blank on puzzles. Okay. My history with these games is I've never really played them before. I'm usually honestly more of like a first person shooter 3D action game sort of guy. But I've been curious about these, and the way I do casual plays on my stream is that I let subscribers pick games to be voted on. And so, someone picked this and I was like, yeah, I'll try this. Why not? So I'm having fun with it. I obviously there are some puzzles I'm not great at. The the logical suppositions have always sort of been. I can remember in high school, people would try to do like a math club thing or something, and for whatever reason, high school math clubs always devolve into those types of things. I'm like, well, this is boring. Get me out of here. So now can I reverse that for this? So if I just swing these back and then do that. Oh, actually, no. I probably should have done this a different way. Well, I guess I can do this. For a second, I almost grasped it. Bought the Mafia trilogy yesterday. Seems like a good. You know, I have yet to play those. Mafia 2 is something that subscribers have picked for me. Yeah, I think I was so close. I was like, and I think I think I just stepped in it. I'm sure I could probably get out of whatever I stepped in, but still funny. There was probably an elegant way to do this, but I hate elegant solutions. Hooray!
I've got it.
It's gonna be like, you could have done this in 5 moves. How is that even possible?
Yes.
30 moves. Okay, whatever. Some of those were just the thing back and forth. Does that make you want to retry it? No. I'm good. I'm good, brother. Spent too long. Yeah, I mean, that's the sort of thing where, like, if you're not able to make progress, like, I think the water pitcher puzzles, like, that series is really easy to make yourself just sort of spin your wheels. What's that on the ground? Appears to be a scrap of paper. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? That does remind me that, as I said, there is a system. So I do speedruns of action games, but I also do casual plays. And so anyone can vote on the future casual plays that appear on stream. You got 6 choices currently. All you gotta do is put in a chat command to vote. I will tell you right now, though, that this current poll is pretty much between Final Fantasy VII Remake and Minish Cap. As you can tell. Contested vote, mostly on those two, but you can vote for whatever you want. The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Violet's passing, and he shows no signs of recovering. That's why I've decided I'll make one, as a tribute to Lady Violet. It will put a smile on his face. Could our mystery author be him? I've worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Yeah, PMC Trilogy Bot, I just did that. Please. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again. Yeah, I guess everyone's robots. That's gonna be the spoiler. It's the reason all the villagers give us puzzles is because everyone's a robot. What's the matter? I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than we thought. For the record, I do not actually know what the ending is. My theory that everyone's robots is just my conjecture. Oh, I said I was going to look at how many mysteries I've solved. I have solved 84 puzzles. How does the robot get red-faced? Heat. Yo, 22 months. Who do you think you are, Make? God? Thank you. Yeah, steam buildup. Well, Simon was like this. Everyone who lives in the village is definitely a robot. I don't know about Simon though. Simon could have actually been killed. Like, I'm assuming right now outsiders are not robots, and so I don't actually know if Simon lived in the village. It's a hidden puzzle. Painting a cube. In front of you sits a blank paper cube that you've decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so that all faces that touch are different colors. Using 3 colors of paint, how many ways can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme. Yeah, not human drones, right? Not just, should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. Also, assume that you can't leave any sides of the square blank. 5G towers are just for controlling human drones. You heard it here, folks. All right, so we got 3 colors of paint. And can't touch any of the same color. So I assume this is a thing where, because you're going to have opposing sides that are going to be the same colors. And what is it? The camp, so with the colors rearranged. Wait. Not just the same pattern with the colors, well, but it's going to be 1. Yeah, because you can only have them on opposite faces, and you're going to have 3 sets of opposite faces. So you'd have like yellow, opposite yellow, red, opposite red, blue, opposite blue, and anything else I do is just rearranging. Human drones are mini 5G towers. There you go. Yeah, okay.
Professor, I've solved it.
Now that's the GameCube. Only one unique way. Well, unless you rearrange the colors. But apparently that's not unique. I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot. Sure. Sure, Luke. Yeah. Oh me, oh my. It's not every day I see a handsome buck around these parts. Your looks are impressive, dearie, but let's see if you got smarts. Try this puzzle on for size. Who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yum, 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 yum. You want to know my name, dearie? I'll tell you as soon as you solve this puzzle. Okay. Aces in the Joker. Oh, we're gonna get Joker-fied? You've scattered a deck of 52 cards and 1 Joker face down on the table, so you don't know which card is where. Next, you start turning the cards over 1 by 1. Assuming that you can't flip the same card twice, what are the percentage odds that you will turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the Joker? This is a very depressing game to play by yourself. I would recommend playing solitaire instead of doing this. Bruh. I'm just saying, this man looks very sad. Like he just scattered all the cards. This is like a depression infomercial. Do you keep dropping your cards all over the table? So here's the thing, like if I were looking at this puzzle normally, outside of the context of playing Professor Layton, I would actually try to like look at the percentages, but I feel like I feel like so far in this game, we've never actually done actual percentages. Wait, flip the cards upside down from where they are? Coco, please. Wait, how does that answer the question though, Coca? Because if you flip all the cards at once, you have not flipped over all 4 aces before you flip the Joker. The answer to every puzzle is turn it upside down. Earlier in the game. Oh no, not Layton is fine. I meant just like this particular, like the thought experiment of a human being doing this, right? Placing all 52 cards scattered on a table face down and then just flipping them, hoping to get 4 aces before a Joker. You know, I'm a big fan of empathy. I like to try and empathize with the characters in the video game. What is your favorite website, Icy? I'm kind of curious what if they actually get. I always like to check these first hints because they're usually ridiculous. Yeah, you don't really need to think about what you can do to eliminate other variables. Yeah, so there's a trick, but I think it just wants a number. Percentage odds. So it wants a percentage, you know, 0 to 100. Sabotage so many power plants. Whenever I think about like candies like that, I always think of 32.33 repeating, of course. It's funny for me that the 32.33 repeating is definitely the part of the Leroy Jenkins video that stuck with me the longest, much more than screaming Leroy Jenkins itself. Like I just think about hey, what are our chances of survival? Well, 32.33 repeating, of course. I kind of like so I'm thinking about it because like you don't really need to worry about the cards that aren't aces or jokers. And so I'm thinking that like, you know, the issue here is that, you know, it's like 4 out of 5 versus 1 out of 5 and you get 1/2 and then 1 to 1. It might be 50-50. Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess.
That should do it.
No.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
All right, I'm gonna take. Icy's allowed. Icy's allowed to get answers in. She lives here. Icy's allowed to do that.
There we go.
Look,
Another
I need to keep this household happy, okay? Please. Yeah, I don't need to take the other counts. You just need to worry about the Joker and the aces. So it's 1 out of 5 because it's the last one. That makes sense. I started going there and then I was like, I'll just put numbers in. Hard worker PMC strikes again. Yeah, Minish Cap is ahead of Zelda. Ahead of Zelda? I mean, ahead of Final Fantasy VII. Smarch and Looks. I just love Karch. Nyam, 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 nyam. I don't think I've mentioned how much I also enjoy the company of handsome gentlemen. Professor, don't... Luke says, I need an adult. This is a dead end. And this does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Tower sure looks awfully ominous, doesn't it? Seeing it up close, I can understand why the villagers are so scared of the place. Let's take a closer look at this wall. Yeah, it's a wall, dog.
What?
And who might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say. Huh? Why not? What are you hiding?
We seek access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
The tower? Huh?
Oh, wait!
I love that everyone has big anime eyes and Layton just has buttons like he's like a snowman or something. It's very distracting. Oh, is this an admission to the park? Maybe that's where she's been hanging out in the Ferris wheel. Why would she want to help us? Layton. Oh, man. Professor Layton and the RoboCop. It's the video game crossover that we've been waiting for. Somewhere Make just sat up, now deeply alert that someone said RoboCop. Oh, God. Yeah. That's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's about time for you to disappear for good. Ooh, Diego update. He is napping and dreaming and running in his sleep. Good. Good. That's what the people want. Chapter solved. You know, I've scrolled past that several times on Twitter, and I'm still like unsure how to feel about it. Oh, now he's giving you puppy eyes. Well, you're gonna have to give him belly rubs then if he's on his back giving you puppy eyes. You don't really have a choice in the matter. This park has been closed every time we've come by. Why do you suppose that is, Professor? I don't know, because it's abandoned, you idiots? I haven't the foggiest idea. We should ask someone at Town Hall. Okay. Yeah, you give the belly rubs. That's how it works. Yo, just hop the fence, okay? Easy. What's that you say? The gate to the park is locked shut? The only thing my cat does is silently curse my bloodline and give me death threats when I don't immediately feed him. Good. If anyone has hot tips on making my dog list, I mean, he gets stinky so he can share that stink with everyone. Yesterday we were watching the season finale of The Boys, and like right during the last scene, Diego just let out like the most heinous doggy fart. It was truly awful. We were like, Diego, what the hell? We were just sitting down. We've employed a caretaker who should have everything up and running. Gate is locked shut and we can't gain entrance. Could you open it? Is the job of the park caretaker. Okay. Yes. Who knows? Okay. It's not one of my duties. Great. What a bureaucracy. Jeez. Wait, how do we get to the sewers? One manhole. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I know where there's a manhole. The one on the path to the park, yeah. It's a sewer level. Folks, this is a video game, and we're going to have a sewer level. Would Mouse Hell also be cat heaven? I mean, maybe? We'll have to ask Jean-Paul Sartre or Sartre. I'm sure he has thoughts. Are you by any chance the park caretaker? Nope. I am an explorer of El Mundo. Right now, I am trying to familiarize myself with the local culture. Well, pardon my mistake. Have a pleasant day. Wait for one memento, s'il vous plaît. I just saw a man in work clothes pass here. Could he be the caretaker you seek? Which way did he go? To the right. Maybe it was the left. You feeling all right? You seem a bit directionally challenged. Wow, calling him out. I just arrived here after years of world travel. Je ne sais pas the local geography here. That's all. Please forgive me for making another assumption. Which way to the Villaggio? Donde está the train station? Yo, speaking of cats, I think we just got a cat message. It's fine. I bet you didn't expect to see me in a place like this, eh? The river that encircles most of St. Mystere is right past this pipe. Don't you be getting any ideas, you can't cross it. Give up on those ridiculous notions of returning to the rest of the world and settle down. Okay, that's threatening. Oh. Oh, no? Sir, you just said I'd never be able to leave this town. I don't want to solve your puzzle. In preparation for your big move, you have packed your belongings into 20 boxes and arranged them as shown below. With everything packed, you are now ready to label each box with its contents. In order to do so, though, you need to move a few boxes around. How many of the boxes can't be labeled without rearranging the stacks? So it seems like right now there is underneath this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 2 under this area. 5, 6. I don't know how many are in this back corner. I'm going to assume none. But, yo, hey, Air Math. Is this secretly Hotel? Yes, it is Hotel California. So my gut feeling is 6. When it says label each box, I'm assuming you can write on any edge of a box. You don't need to write it on the top or something like that. I hope. Yeah, such a lovely place. The Hotel California. But like again, the big problem is I don't know if there's any behind this big stack here. The thing is, if there isn't, then potentially the ones in this far back corner are accessible. I really don't know. Like, I don't... In the 20 boxes. All right, so maybe that's how I'm supposed to know. All right, yeah. How many boxes have no faces showing? Exactly. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so there's 14. And then you have to assume there are boxes under here. So these ones are probably accessible from behind. So there's one down there that's 15. Both of them back here underneath this one are 16, 17 accessible. I think the answer would have to be 3 because there's one under here and there's 2 under here. And we know there's no more boxes because I've already counted 17 that we can write on. And then the 3 that have to be under here.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay. Yeah, woo!
Every puzzle has
Big
an
brain
answer.
PMC. Let's go. Okay, that's an interesting diagram. Sure. Well done. I like the way you get all fired up over puzzles. You're my kind of guy. Get settled already. All right, thanks for the threats. I didn't foresee sewers leading to a place like this. There's my automobile. Oh. Weekend getaway. I just let Diego out and he chased away a squirrel who had removed the last bit of cord from the compost. Oh boy. Yeah, doesn't the guy know how expensive housing is? Oh. You and your girlfriend went on a road trip over the weekend. On the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles, and your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Oh yeah, well I mean gourds are goddamn delicious, so. And your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Coming home on the exact same roads, your girlfriend drove the first 150, and then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. What is the difference in miles between the distance that you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? So, I mean, it's kind of immaterial. All right. We don't really need to know what the total distance is. That's not important. It's the same road, so it should just be 30. All right, you know what? I'm a dummy, and I deserve this. So, I'm doing it. Y'all can't stop me.
Well, here's my guess.
No. Okay, good. Good.
I'm so embarrassed.
Well, I definitely don't need a formula. The thonks are down. Thonks are crashing. We are not reaching a deal on thonks. Okay. Good. All right. So. Oh, it's because... Is it because I didn't... It's probably because I didn't... I probably needed to double it. Is that why? Yeah, I think doubling is probably it. Oh, that's a... Is that a character from something? I feel like that looks almost familiar. The emote I'm talking about. Anyway. Right, it would be 60 if doubled. All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Woo!
I think I've got it.
Yeah, okay. That was my mistake. I fired from the hip too quickly. Yeah, it's the one-way difference, but you drove twice, you dummy. Yeah, where will this fossil go? Into the earth. Praise Helix Fossil. If I say praise Helix Fossil on Twitch, do I immediately turn into a fossil myself? Because it's a Twitch plays Pokemon joke? Am I allowed to do that? That is still a global emote. We must harvest the hint coins, comrade. Oh there. Now what can I do for you fellows for? You're the park caretaker, are you not? Would you mind opening up the gate to the park for us? How could I refuse two curious lads such as yourselves? I'd like to open it up for you, but I've got to finish this repair job here. Is it a puzzle? If I could just figure out the area on this map, I'd be done in a jiff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Squares and circles. Oh my. To see if you can help him. Several circles and squares are pictured in the diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? Okay. Is this a thing where is this maybe a geometry properties thing, or like looking at it, I almost feel like I can like eyeball it or something. I don't think that's the intention though. The oldest you would call someone a lad is 24, 25. Yeah, 4.333. I want to believe that like somewhere there's like a GameFAQs thread where someone is really annoyed they can't enter in like a repeating decimal as an answer in Layton. When, like, clearly you're never going to have to do that, or you would enter it as a fraction if they ever wanted a fraction, but, you know, I bet you somebody's tried to do it. I think it's 5. I'm gonna eyeball it and say 5. Because you have the original area, and then honestly, each of these look like, I mean, not including the overlapping quarter, look like 0.75. And so, you know. No, is that? What? Because 4 times 0.75 is 3. Oh no, would it just be 4 then? It would just be 4. Yeah, no. See, this is the thing. Like, I'm so tempted with some of these to like to you know, to like, I don't know, pull out a geometry textbook. I guess that is the relationship, right? That the diameter.
There we go.
Eyeballs.
Every puzzle has an answer.
What was the real answer? If you rotate... Really? If you rotate the middle square 45 degrees, the answer becomes apparent. I'm glad they drew it to scale. They really should have not drawn it to scale just to get rid of people like me, but I appreciate their generosity. The middle square has half the area of the large blue square. And the middle square has half the area. Oh, I guess that's one way to solve it. And then so it's 4 times. All right, that's an interesting approach. As soon as I take care of this busted main, I'll open that gate for you. Now let's open up the park, eh? Eh? Da, 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 da. No, it's not Jurassic Park. Use cosine. I hardly need thinking, sir. After all, this is my job. Way back when, I used to keep it open every day, but these villagers, they don't care a whit for me, park. Glad you fellas stopped by. First time in a while I've had to do my job. This park is really kind of sad. It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvain said. No one set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Oh my. What is it, Professor? Look at this poster. The picture appears to be the same one as on the ticket, the one on the ticket we picked up. It looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faded you can't even read the letters. Hey, isn't that... I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? She looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in Reinhold Manor. Reinhold built this amusement park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk once it was open to the public. Mysteries. Hint coins. Hint coins. This place is so run down, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big tent like the kind you see in circuses. There is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. Yo! No worries, Chaos. You are all welcome to lurk to your heart's content. That is, believe me, most days when I have Twitch streams on, I'm, doing my day job stuff, so, I'm usually not too chatty myself, to be honest. So you are all good. Yeah, I mean, they're all dead. Somewhere there's a mass grave in this town. It's probably behind the tower. Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple. Hint coin. Hint coin. Skeleton rave. I hope so. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything seems odd about it? Sure thing, Professor. A spooky trick for spooky time. Oh boy. Not a thing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all. Have I played Ghost? I have not played Ghost Trick. Is Ghost Trick that's a DS game, right? Like another one of these sort of like interactive puzzle mystery ones. You like solve your, is that one of the ones where you solve your own murder? DS visual novel game, okay. Hint coin. Hint coin. We are totally devaluing the hint coin currency right now. Can't put my finger on it. There's something quite odd about this Ferris wheel. It makes me wonder if we might have overlooked something important around the park. Have you heard the wonderful puzzle? Professor, I thought we were trying to find the golden apple. God. Hint coin inflation. Out of control. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the fair's Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel. Oh no, World Ends With You might be the best DS game. World Ends With You. Incredible. I have also played the first 3 Phoenix Wright games. All of them very good, very worth playing. I mean, thankfully, the nice thing now too is that, you know, the first 3 Phoenix Wright games are available on Steam, so you don't even have to deal with DS hardware. Right? 1300. Oh. And then put the 1 and 3 closer together, and it's boo. I wrote up one time where I had a table with 3 beautiful women. One of them misworded, "Will you be servicing all of us today?" And then having to be the one to explain to them, yeah, Red Robin, yeah. The Ferris wheel turns so that 1 car rotates through the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? The wheel turns so that 1 car rotates every minute. Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna get my OneNote worksheet out. All right. So there's a part where we're accruing passengers. So the thing that really has me wondering is the Ferris wheel empty when it shuts down? Or wait a second. The maximum number of people that could have taken a ride. Is a ride... Do we define a ride as a full ride? Well, look. I mean, look. If it's asking just how many people could get on the Ferris wheel, you know, it seems fine. Come on. It's been abandoned. Maybe, okay, so maybe when the Ferris wheel was abandoned, those people were just left to die. I don't see the issue here. This is an abandoned amusement park. Something bad happened. I think we can factor that into the puzzle. Yeah, this is made of iron. That's right, a Ferris wheel. All right. So I'm trying to think. So, because we're gonna have is 10. Yeah. So we have so there's gonna be a middle period of time. There's probably a way to I need to put this into my brain more easily. Holds 20 people at a time. It gets another 20 every 10 minutes. Well, you need what? You need 10 minutes. But at some point you have to stop taking on people, right? Because a full ride takes 10 minutes. There's 10 cars to rotate through, and 1 car rotates through the exit every minute. So a full ride takes 10 minutes. So I think the answer would probably be 40. Yeah. The fractional rides? I have 40. I want to see what they say. I have 40 hint coins. Like, what? There's a trick to this problem that's easy to overlook. if two people catch the first ride, how much time will pass before they get off the ride? That's right. All right, I'm just gonna buy hints. I just found too many coins, so the operator won't allow anyone on who can't get off by 10. Okay, so there we go. What does that mean? All other gondolas on the first wheel should be empty as well. We'll just pay. We'll just do it. So they do get off 10 minutes. I don't know. Why is it only open? I'm gonna go with my first answer. Since how you thought about it. I feel like there's like the fact that it keeps saying that there's some sort of like clever trick to it makes me feel like my gut answer is not correct. But I'm gonna throw in the gut answer. I feel like if I sit around and like waffle about things, it's always worse. Like I don't really care about the picker rats. You know, is it really? At 39.
I've let you down, Professor.
All right. I feel like you couldn't get up to 60. The answer is 0. That's right.
I think I've got it.
No, that'd be, yeah. Only you can do that.
I've let you down, Professor.
Okay. So let's think about this again. I guess it's because you're not letting anyone else on. So I think it would be 38 because you can't get somebody on. No one's entering during the last period. So
How does this sound?
no.
I'm so embarrassed. Well, here's my guess.
No. See, I keep thinking maybe it was just we need to
I'm
lop
so
one off.
embarrassed.
Oh, no one's on the wheel at the beginning either. So maybe I need to subtract 2. No, my my brain's starting to shut off here. We'll just start putting in every number.
How does this sound? I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, Diego's coming. Diego! What did you do to him?
Try to lotion his paws.
Oh.
With dog lotion.
Icy is trying to apply lotion to Diego's paws.
Why did that feel good?
I mean, he always wants bread.
Well,
Diego does not appreciate this.
I'm
All right. I don't. Do folks have any thoughts that they want to share? Because obviously I have mentally checked out of this puzzle. Thought it was 42. So, yeah, I should answer 69. That's right.
How does this sound?
Okay.
I did it! Yes!
20. It's 21 rides. 21 rides. I guess. So it's not 20 rides, it's 21 rides. I guess I'm just not counting right. Because you're counting, what, all the rides? Oh, are you? Oh, is it because you're counting from like minute 0, I guess? That's why? Because it's not 1 to 20, but it's like 0 to 20. So that's why you have 21 rides. Yeah, you load 2 people at the start for free. Yeah, it's a counting from 0 thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's so close. Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed over there. Seems the shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. Oh yeah, I have like all the pieces except like one ear, I think, or like one leg. Oh yeah, it's like one ear I'm missing. Don't throw trash in the lake. Wait, what else? Wait, what am I doing? Oh, am I supposed to go into the sewers? Or I guess I'm checking the Ferris wheel again. In the end, that ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless. So it seems. Well, we'll just have to play it by ear, Magi. Suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Let's head back to the heart of St. Mystere and search for our next lead.
Hmm?
Oh god.
What
Oh
on
god.
earth?
Professor!
Get away, Luke! Run!
You're right.
This is not how Ferris wheels work.
Look, it's taking off for us!
That's preposterous! Blast.
Me. Whoa. Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the shed. Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we'd made a wrong step back there, we'd be rubble too. Oh my. I think I've found something here, Professor. What could that be? Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look below. Right behind you, Professor. This place is pitch black, and it's cold, too. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Hint coins. Look, there's a sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle. I'd wager the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? The path you are on forks to the left and right in front of the sign seen below. Your gut feeling tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture, like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Keep in mind that the arrow you are searching for may not be the same size as the one pictured below. Okay. I think I encountered one of these earlier that was a star, and that was very silly. I feel like the most important thing when doing this kind of puzzle is to just like constantly like reorient your brain. The other thing too is that we're supposed to be looking for, I think, something that's going to point in one direction or the other. So that also seems pretty relevant, to be honest. That it might be pointing left or right. My 25-page project report on a vacuum company seemed like a piece of cake. Man, a 25-page project report on a vacuum cleaner company. That must suck. Sorry. Obvious joke is obvious. But I did it anyway. Did someone say cake? I think a lot of time with these, I'm often like wondering like how perfect does it need to be? Because I'm almost tempted to like do something in this area, but it's not. It, you know, I think they need the point to be actually be along the center axis of the arrow. So tempting, but not what I think the game wants. The hardest part with these two is like not getting, because like sometimes you'll have interior lines, and I think a big trick with these is to not get hung up on interior lines, but to like group lines. So again, the first one I saw, which is I don't think is the one because it's imperfect, is the one that's like this, but I don't think this one works because this should be aligned. I think so. I think this is not legal for that reason. Unless someone thinks I should submit this, I'm not gonna use this because I don't think it works. Actually, I think I might want this. Oh wait, yeah. I think I like this one. This one's much better. What? Yeah, so this one's way more even, right? Because this one actually aligns with the center. These two are about the same. I mean, this one might be a little bigger than that one, so that might be questionable. Just because it's not perfect. Like, I mean, I don't know. My my drawing is bad, obviously. So. I think I like this one though. I think I'm gonna submit this one.
Luke, here's my answer.
No. Okay. I think that was pretty good.
Ashamed.
I might see. Here's the problem. I might not have traced it neatly. Yeah, I guess this might be a little longer than this, so maybe that's why it's not the one. I felt that was pretty close, though. You know. Try tracking around that wider. So what it says, draw a line around it. Does that mean I'm concerned because it's not quite perfectly symmetrical. That's not it. It needs more explosions. That may well be the case. More explosions do tend to help quite a bit. Oh, wait a second. I think I see a better one. There's this one. This one's much more symmetrical.
That should do it.
Yeah, okay. Duh.
Thinking is the key to success.
Yeah, that was correct. All right, folks, I need to actually break this off now. I have some things to get to this afternoon. Right